Hey, I'm going to show you how to use openassembly.org. First, navigate to it. And then over here you'll see a tooltip that says register or log in. Put in your username. Probably shouldn't be your real name, but whatever you want to use for a username. Put in your email address. We'll register. You get this confirmation link, and now our account's active. So now we can log in, and now we've got a tooltip that says add some panels to your dashboard. If we hover over browse, we can start adding things to our dashboard. This big area right here, this is your dashboard, and the way OpenAssembly was designed was so that you could set up all kinds of different panels, and basically it would be like your cockpit towards political change. You can list like all of the different members, you can list all the different members of a group, you can list all the different groups, and here I'll just show you some. So if we hover over browse, go down to groups, we'll create a panel of these groups listed alphabetically. And now here's our cool panel. We can drag it around wherever we want. We can expand it. And this is all being done with Ajax. And we can see a list of all the groups. So if we click on the first group we see, it's the National General Assembly of the United States, which is an Occupy thing going on in Philadelphia right now. But we can read, what type of group it is. The percentage reporting is how many people have to report in for, have to vote on a subject for it to basically become, for it to pass. How much consensus has to be used for it to pass. Right here's how many proposals are already in this group, and you can read the mission of the group right here. So let's join this group. Down here we can see some of the stuff, like some of the members that are already in it. You can see that it's got some facilitators, people to kind of manage the group a little bit, keep it on track, and some of the proposals. So I've joined this group. Now let's look at a proposal. So here's kind of an argument about, does corporate personhood ban require other amendments? And people can talk about it, they can argue about it, they can vote on it. So you can vote, and here's how much you agree with it. So you can either, I strongly disagree with that. Or, you can just have like a question about it where you kind of disagree with it, or something needs to be answered. You can, if you don't care about it, just say meh. Or you can extremely agree with it, So you can vote on how much you agree with it. So if the topic is something like, or if the proposal is, such and such is an idiot, and you really agree with that, you can click, extremely agree. But if there's not much content to it, like if there's not much meat to it, and not a bunch of citations, and you don't really learn anything from it, it's not very informative. So I think that corporate personhood ban requires other amendments. Yeah, sure, I agree. But there's not much, and you can see the chart down here, this pie graph, automatically updated to reflect that. So I can see, how much everybody's voted on it. But the information in the proposal isn't very informative, so I'll say that it's poor at best. And then I can come down here and kind of like review the comments, see what people are talking about, and I can get involved. So yeah, so I'll say So I'll leave a little comment here, and you can tell by the darker area that, I'm replying to this guy, to John Hoosier. And also there's a Etherpad up here. So if you guys, if it's a proposal that requires like writing something up, say you want to craft something from scratch, and let's see what some proposals here are. Maybe they've got one that somebody's working on already. Not that one. Not that one. Although this one is very informative. That I would definitely, rate up there. It's very informative. Well, anyway, so if you wanted, you could write out something over here. Like if you wanted to draft up your own bill or something, you could write over here kind of like your proposal for it. And then you could all like collaborate down in the comments on what you wanted to go in the bill or the act or whatever, or the Constitution, like whatever you want to write over here. And you guys can save this document along with it. And this is like the document that you all can work on all at the same time. Like right now, somebody named Dan Marks is working on it alongside of me. So, and then if he writes something, it'll be color coded with his color. And if somebody goes and screws this all up, we can revert it. And yeah, we can chat with each other. So that's, just one of the things that we can do in it. Down here, you'll see that, I've been creating these tabs. So, if I open up a bunch of stuff, the more stuff I open up, the more tabs I get. And I can minimize these. So, right now, this one is maximized, so I'll minimize it. See what this one is. Minimize it. So let me create another panel here. Proposals. Here's one where they've been working on it. Or where somebody's been working on it. So, you can see already there's, the system's been out for a day and there's already hundreds of users on it. So that's pretty cool. And, the more of these windows we get open, you just keep closing them, you keep minimizing them. So you can see you can have several things open at the same time. So you can have all the different panels you want. So you can see all the groups and all the members and everything that everybody's doing. And if you want to check up on the proposal, see if there's a new proposal or something, quick refresh. You can see proposals for certain groups. So if I want to look at my group and see the proposals just for that group, I hover over my groups and then I click on proposals, and now I can see all the proposals for the National General Assembly. And these are all just the generic proposals. And like I said, you can move these panels around. So you can drag it over there, and you can completely custom tailor this thing to, exactly what you want it to look like. Let's see. So, yeah. So, if you get open too many tabs, too many windows, and it's just taking up your whole screen. Well, as these tabs touch this, once they get too far over here, they start getting collected over here. So you could literally have open 20 or 30 different windows, tabs within this one website. So you can see you can handcraft it to exactly what you want. You can set up your dashboard exactly how you want. You can have open as many windows as you want. So you can juggle several groups doing different things, and keep an eye on everything, be able to join in to proposals and keep an eye on proposals that you're interested in. You can see all the new members as they join, or all the members. If you ever want to get rid of a panel, just hover over this little cog up here, and you can change how you order the panel. And so this one has a lot of activity. There's all kinds of people voting on this one and stuff. So you can change how you order the panel, or you can just delete the panel and get rid of it. So let's see. Over here in settings, you can edit your profile. You can view your profile. I don't have anything in my profile other than things that I've done. You can upload an avatar, change your time zone. If you get confused, under settings there's a little help box. And let's see, let's create a group. It opened too many tabs. Okay. So now let's create a group. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so I just created my group. It's an open group. I can facilitate this group. Now I'm kind of like the moderator of this group. I can do all kinds of stuff here. I can add a stream. So, say I've got like a Ustream or Livestream account, and I want to put that on on a panel on my dashboard. I can. So I can set if it's an open group or not. So let's just save this, and I'll show you the cool live stream thing. So if I hover over groups and click stream,
techniques from the position of the techniques that are being used right now in Wisconsin, and answer philosophically, how does this stand up to the techniques of Alinsky? Answer philosophically, how does this?
Well, the first.
See, so now I can, watch.
The second thing is Wisconsin's happening.
Watch what's going on
convention.
In my live stream.
The status quo is the thing that you're concerned about.
Along with juggling all this other stuff.
And the question in my
Pretty
mind
cool,
is just
huh?
what is happening in Wisconsin?
I can also open up a chat
I
room
don't see a whole lot of bite.
that opens up to
Our state
Freenode
legislators are holding strong because you know what? They're
with
closer
my
to the
nickname
people.
already
People
added, and
want serious decisions to be made.
the channel for my group
That
already
same
added.
dynamic in
So
Washington
this
D.C. I don't think we
this
could
chat
do the
room
same
would be
way.
for my
So I look at Washington.
National
I
General
look at Wisconsin,
Assembly
I see a
of the United
positive
States
side.
group.
I see public employee
All I have to do is
unions
put
in
in
the belly, or I should say, in the place of their birth, which is what Wisconsin is. It's where
the
public
CAPTCHA, and
employees
now
got
I'm
their
chatting
start. Where
with
they were
other
first
people in
li-
my group.
It's where public employees got their start. Where they were first.
So let me get rid of this one real quick. The live stream. So that's pretty cool. So let's see. Okay, so I had to refresh to see my group. The system's still kind of a little buggy. Like, we're working on it all the time, but there's just a lot to do. But we're trying to work out the bugs now, and it's completely open source. So if you're a developer or a designer and you want to join in, you can go check it out on GitHub. Just look up OpenAssembly GitHub, and you can fork it from Fragro's account. And it's all written in Python, Django, and we could really use any help. So let's see. Let's check out our cool group. You can create an affinity group inside of it, which is kind of like a smaller, like a subgroup, a working group. So okay, so within the cool group, I'm in the marketing group now. I can facilitate this subgroup as well, or I can start asking questions and collaborating on things. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Let's go back to facilitated group. I'll show you some more stuff in it real quick. This has help text next to everything, so if you ever get confused about facilitating stuff, read the help text. You can invite members, just put in their emails, separated by a comma. You can add facilitators by their account name. So if I really like Elijah and I trust him to facilitate my group, well, like I said, we're working on bugs. So you can create a working group from here as well. You can edit your group info, change the image, and that's a lot of your facilitating stuff. Anyway, we're constantly adding features to it and making it smoother and cleaner, and it's pretty cool, guys. So use it and get back to us with your questions and comments, and we'll keep working at it. Thanks.